And this spoon, we are going to give it some thickness, because as we can see here, it is thin, but that doesn't work for us. So we notice that there are actually things here that are not very nice, and we will try to modify it a little bit before we start the extrusion process. So that doesn't prevent us from slightly modifying the shape of the spoon slightly after extrusion. But here I see things that are logical to me, like this, like that. Here, for example, we can add a cut there as well. We do W, go back to the vertex, and move like this. And we are going to do the same here because I find that it's way too... I'm even going to go back, not in soft select. There you go. And so we will place it like this. There we go. That's already a little bit better. It's not perfect though. Here, I think we will definitely need to add a multi-cut here and move it like this. It's far from perfect, as I mentioned. It's really just to help you get familiar with the tools we've learned so far. This part is indeed a bit too large, so we will allow ourselves to move this, and we will move that as well. There you go. Just to have something that is still coherent and makes sense in the context of what we are discussing, ensuring that the information remains accurate and relevant to the topic at hand. It's a soup spoon, but it shouldn't be. So here we are, not too bad. And Semel, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. This will simply allow us to move on to the next step, which is extrusion. We then select our spoon. Yes, sorry. I thought I had duplicated my spoon. I don't know why I didn't duplicate it. Well, as I told you earlier, it should be duplicated like this. If you ever have a problem, you definitely go over it again carefully. So this spoon whip 2, we are going to extrude it. With this tool, tack, we will add a thickness that is not very high at all. So we can either take the precision like this or enter a value. I think we can start with something like this. There we go. Why not? Let's switch back to object mode, and there we have it. We have our thickness on our spoon. Great. We can also apply a bevel to the entire spoon to make the edges much less sharp. So what I've just done is select all my bevels, well, all my edge loops. So I double click here, hold shift, double click there, release shift, move to the other side, hold shift, double click, and we do the same here. And here we are going to do the same below. So I just hold shift, double click, I simply hold shift here as well. And the same here. There we go, and now we can actually apply a level. So we apply this level, and we will set it to 2 segments. So you see that it's indeed too hard for me to get to 2 by moving like this, because my little blue circle is not very filled. And as a result, it is too precise for what I want to do. So here I have added 2 segments, and we are going to slightly reduce the fractions. There we go. And now we are not doing too badly. So if I push all of this, we basically have a spoon that is essentially okay. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. If I did this really quickly, of course there are a lot of things to do, especially regarding the thickness that needs to be adjusted here. So we can definitely do that because the thickness is the same everywhere. We can definitely do that. Let's go back to 1. And we can very well do that by simply just selecting why not these vertices. With the soft touch and the scale, we will be able to slightly and a bit more increase the thickness. Slightly more. Be careful. Really pay attention, because sometimes the vertices can get stuck into each other. So here we are just increasing slightly. We can even increase a bit more. And what does that give us? We already add a little more thickness. So there you go. We could also do the same on, generally, the thickness is a bit thicker and a bit larger, excuse me. We could add some sizes. We have plenty of things to do. And also over there, because I find that the spoon is much too It's a little like this, you see? There. It's a bit similar on this side. Well, you see what I mean. One can definitely have fun creating something beautiful, and absolutely much more precise than what I just made. But the idea is, this is what I wanted to show you. How to make this spoon, with all the tools we've learned so far, and you see that it's not so complicated after all. We still somehow managed to make a spoon, starting from a play. So it's not that bad. There you go. I hope you understood everything, and don't hesitate to replay the video and go through it step by step. Anyway, I am sending you the scene with this spoon, which is silver and shiny, and this other spoon with the extrude that is here, to provide more context and elaborate on the scene.